Hey everyone, FPS Chasley here. Welcome back to Let's Play Subcommand Akula campaign. This is a launch land strike. There's a collection of top NATO brass at this point, and we are going to launch land attack SSN-27s to take it out. We're currently approaching the launch point. We are almost about a nautical mile away, probably like a nautical mile and a half here. Made some friends. Someone seems to be heading off that way. There seems to be a diesel electric just chilling here. I am assuming that it is a Type 20206 here, because it doesn't really seem like many other NATO nations have diesels. We had something down here that might have been like some kind of nuclear boat kind of turning around at 8 knots, or maybe some kind of patrol boat. This guy was sunk a few videos ago, I think 2 videos ago now. So yeah, we are currently steady as she goes. Our course is now this way. Kind of splitting these two tracks here to see what they do. It's the latest on CR8. He is maintaining that course. Let me fiddle with this again. I want to see if something like that is more possible, but I'm not sure it is. The dots in here are slightly off. Which indicate, okay, so that if you just saw that there's like a curve to them. The more you zoom in, the more accurate it is, but then also the more you're kind of, you know, messing with it, or the more accuracy is not necessarily always a good thing. Okay, where does this data has to have some place where it's all like good. Good. Whoa, look at that. Oh man, that is right there. That changed a little bit, but that is like on the money. As you can see, as time has gone on, this is holding up pretty well. So this is a good solution. So if stuff starts hitting the veritable fan, I can still get, you know, a 65 centimeter off this guy's way. But for now, this guy's heading away from the basket. I've not been changing course really, so it looks like this guy might now be changing course. So I just found the perfect ultimate solution. Now it looks like he's changing course. Alright, Sierra 11 is our potential diesel electric. But I'm fairly certain of that this is indeed a diesel electric up here. Fairly certain. Since the speed is only 2 knots, you know, there's only so much. You could actually, like, make some kind of, like, circle to, like, delineate where this thing could actually be just based on, you know, where the, well, never mind. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah. Yeah, even if this solution isn't right, there's only like a small pocket this guy could be in just because of the 2 knot thing. There's a low speed. There's just not much room for error. It's very close to being stopped, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, we're just gonna keep lapsing time here. I want to see what how are those pings looking on signal strength. I haven't heard any high freak in a while. I just got out of junior high. I want to see what CR8 is going to be doing, where he is going. I keep using these pronouns interchangeably. It doesn't really matter. Signal strength. Okay, that's actually up a little bit. It's all the way up here. One of them is really high, getting close into red. And that one is now at a higher signal strength as well. That one's now at 7 instead of 6. There's the big hooch is over this way. The big hooch is over this way with the 8. When's that gonna pop up again? But yeah, that high freak, we're getting close to detection range there. They gotta be hearing audible returns but not seeing me. 7. Nothing I can do about it. It's a helo. I don't have a SAM in this game. Alright, where's that Big Mama? Big Mama 7. Big Mama 7 ping. Or 8, I guess, is what it was. Holy crap, yeah, 8. Where's that 8 signal strength ping there? Maybe I caught it out of a time lapse. It was kind of still, mucking about. The time lapse seems to mess with how it perceives signal strength. That surface one was just a 7. Maybe I was imagining the 8. I don't know. Okay. It's getting loud. Getting close. Alright, well those guys are off that way, so maybe I should stop. I would like to stop heading towards them, but if I turn, I'm going to increase my aspect ratio, and it's going to increase my sonar profile. So at this rate, what's the bearing on 335? So let me come to 005. Let me do 007, so this guy does not go in my baffles.
Rudder left, steer course 007, steering A.
I don't really want to get broadside at this point because that's going to increase my active sonar cross section here. We're not going to get a better chance of counter detecting me. Okay, let me take a look at this. Is this diesel electric? Okay. Looks like we're getting a 50 on that potential. Yeah, Type 206 is a 50, all right. Yeah, so that's looking like a pretty good. That's looking pretty good on that Type 206 up there. Then, do I have anyone on a differing array? Nope, other arrays are quiet. Nothing on the other arrays. I'm only seeing on the Toad. Don't want to lose this. I might be able to just stay on this mostly northerly course here and trigger the launch point. But if not, Sierra 11's not really going anywhere. Oh, how's Sierra 8 doing? It's been a few minutes. Okay, we got two options here. Let us see. Well, either way, it's kind of more or less right towards us or away from us. Either like this, or turn to come back in. I don't think turn to come back in, because I think I'd be seeing, I don't know. Going from there to here is a much gentler turn than going from here to here. You would almost expect like some crossback or something. I'm going to go with this for now. I mean, that's all that's really working is kind of like this or like towards. Interesting. Ah, God. Thought I was past the throw clear problem. Okay. So we're at 007. Bearing for that is actually dependent on the bearing that's reported there is what my solution is seeing. There's so much variability in this because we're kind of heading directly like parallel to each other. So this course change will help narrow that down a little bit. As I was heading this way before, we weren't really closing the gap. Kind of almost on it. Okay, we were a little bit. There was going to be a little bit of a. I was going to overtake, but it was going to be close in if we kept that course up. Yeah, so this course change here will help narrow this down a little bit. I kind of want to get some data points on that. The more time goes by, though, the more, well, at this point we're kind of already screwed on that front. It's going to be just about full bore length of my sub pointed towards their active sonars, like probably like an aspect like that. That's almost like full length of the sub there. I guess the way to mitigate that would be like turn around and then like come back this way, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do that. Because it would be nice of the launch point to be facing that way.
Steer course
You know what?
007, steering A.
Actually, I wasn't paying attention to my tactical situation here. Kind of bit me in the ass. I was going a straight line off of that way too much. The reason I was doing this is because I wanted to keep tabs on this guy while still heading towards the launch point, which works fine if you don't have these active guys pinging away. Okay, well the pings are coming from here, so I can at least turn maybe like this way.
Rudder left, steer course 247.
Come back, because I want to try and approach the launch point, so I'm like facing that way when I launch my missiles to reduce my aspect on them, on their active sonar, so it's harder for them to see me. Alright, what's Sierra 8 up to here? What is Sierra 8 potentially up to? Motherfucker. Seems like something. It's kind of a weird patrol box, but who knows? I mean, there's a possibility coming back towards me. I think it's remote at this stage, but who knows? Like the data does support that solution as well. As of yet, we'll just have to wait. I mean, it's possible. It could be like, you know, one of those ladder patrol boxes. I think that there's like a logic like that where it can like snake back and forth coming somewhere. So that could be possible. So I'm going to stick with that worst case one for now, and we'll see what the data says later. Alright, so we are turning and burning. I'm kind of going to be backtracking a little bit here since we do not have a time where we have to launch these weapons strictly per se. And they just got shit. Just got several pings on us on that aspect. Oh god, there's that.
Steer course 247, steering A.
Okay, you know what? Oh, red.
Rudder left, steer course 1.
Swing.
Steering A.
Oh, these signal strengths. Okay. Who was in the red just then? It wasn't the helicopter. The helicopter wasn't toast. Someone was toast on that signal strength just then. I thought the helicopter was, but it's not. It's still at 7. Oh well, I'm turning now. They're in my baffles now, so now I can't hear the pings. Which is silly. The toad should pick those up, I feel like. But yeah, I thought the helo was toast. I was like, oh, toast. Shit. But no, the helo is loud, but it is not toast. It is not toast. Okay. Ideally, I would just be able to slink over here and then come up, but I don't want to give that broadside aspect. That's me. Don't worry about it. Just me. Just me. Okay. Ooh. This is tense. Very tense.
Rudder right, steer course 2, 3, 4.
Okay, let's do something more like this, because just heading away isn't really helping matters with that toast. Don't want to be launching any countermeasures yet. That would be a little preemptive, if you will. Sierra 8, how you doing? Getting some interesting data in there. What's the solution for the other way, say? Oh god, what is this data telling me? Oh, I don't even know. The hour ain't gonna help me out at all. What the hell is going on? Okay, well time will tell on that one. I'm not sure if he's doing something like that. It's either he's going that way now or this way. Let's bring it back in a little bit more to about where it was. Something like this, something like that. Huh. Okay, well that actually makes more sense if that's just like some kind of picket line. That makes more sense if he's coming back that way. Coming around town. What he's doing. Well, it's not going to be right exactly where he was before. It looked like it was I'm not sure which. It might have been a turn to starboard. Or port, excuse me. Right around us. Possibly something like that. Time will tell on that one, but yeah, that is possible. Okay. We're going to run this bearing for a little bit until we get to about, I guess, here. And we're going to turn north. Head for the launch point. Sierra 11, what do you have? Well, don't think I'm even getting data on Sierra 10 anymore. I am still. Alright, let's pay attention to Sierra 10. Possibly doing something like this. Coming up this way. That data don't support any other conclusions, really. Except maybe that one. Possibly heading away even more. That is also possible, but not sure yet. Have to figure that out. Sierra 11, how you looking? Steady as she goes, eh, there, laddie? Okay, we're gonna get ourselves some good lead lag data to firm this up. Okay. Wow, seems to be way the hell out of Pearl. Seems to be further out than I anticipated. Okay, well that's why you do that. Because that solution before, there was nothing to really tell how far they actually were because it was lining up so well. But that is some good nail down data. It's like right out of squall range from the launch point, like just right on the cusp of squall range. That seems to be a weird coincidence, but I don't know. Fishing boat. Okay, I was just checking to see who I'm seeing. This is the Type 206 up this way. Type 206 reciprocal is over here. This is our friend to the south, and there's his reciprocal as well. That's the LA coming back into the frame that we don't have enough data on yet. Zoom, zoom. The data has a weird kink to it that I don't like. But this is like the only solution that works, man. I'm gonna stick with the easterly course and see where that takes us. We'll see what a little more data does. 1 hour. Oh yeah, let's check out the hour data. It's our time to shine. Right where this all about makes a line. Which isn't really in one good spot. But maybe he's somewhere around there. As long as I'm pretty confident he's within a certain range. Well, at least the game's kind of shut up now that the pings are in my baffle, but I don't really like them being in the baffles there. Kind of want to be able to hear them. We're running this way for a little bit longer. And we're going to turn north. But yeah, pings in the baffles aren't necessarily good, but I can hear if any torps are going to be dropped back there. Thankfully. Remember when you have that on, don't leave it just chilling. Okay, what's your signal strength at to now, Big Daddy? 6. Pulling away. Okay. Let's get a new mark on that. Launch point 19. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying that. I guess, well, we are about a nautical mile away going 3 knots, so yeah. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Okay, well, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, and as always, good hunting.